So happy New Year firstly to all of you out there. This is our first volunteer day of the new year of 2026, and we find ourselves again with our good friends and partners at the National Trust up in the Fingal Gorge in a little brook, a tributary that we've nicknamed the Toilet Brook. Why? Because the water off the moor feeds the toilets opposite Fingal Bridge. So we're not that far down the gorge, but again we're with the Trust working on re-wetting, so putting leaky dam structures to hold up the flow. If we remember, 2025 was pretty much a record summer in terms of temperatures. We had very little rain. So this is all about resilience in the catchment. So we're down here with plenty of volunteers and our friends. I'll give you an overview of what we've been doing and why. So pretty much it flows right off of the main moor up at Marden, and the Woodland Trust have worked higher up from us, and we've sort of taken over from here down. So as you see, we've been putting in leaky structures here to slow that flow. And what's really interesting about this bit here is it naturally bifurcates or divides. And what we've done is almost readdress the flow split. So we've almost got the main channel used to be this very big incised piece down here. You can see how sort of deep it is going away from us down there. And we've slowed that up to prioritise main flow down this much shallower section. So you can see we've just used obstacles in the river. Simple structures like brash, boulders, rocks to slow it all up. So you can see it split here. Main channel is now going off down that way, and then the old channel here. And already, what's great, we've already had a lot of rainfall. So we're sort of working on this safely but dynamically. So as the rain is coming down, you know, into the gorge and on the moor, we're actually seeing the fruits of our labour in almost real time. So we've got volunteers down here, a good group of us and our friends all in the National Trust colours helping us with chainsaws and cutting up the big bits of timber. But you can see this already with the brash in the main channel, wetting these pieces up. Hang on, chainsaw. And we've already started to prioritise the flow into these natural areas of shallow gradient, and it's really, really working. So we're going to continue our way down, obviously stop, have a cup of tea, but yeah, so far some really, really good work being done. So I'll catch up with you later. Cheers. After lunch, we're just about to finish because the rain's about to come in, but we've done what we intended to do. We've done about 100 metres of this brook, from right the way up there to down here. Now, the reason why this brook has been targeted is because the majority of this, before the Trust thinned it out, was conifer plantation. There's a mix of conifer plantation and broadleaf species in the Fingal Gorge. Now, by taking the conifers out, it lets more light in. Do you remember the piece I did a while back on Hall's Cleave? The idea being that what will happen is with a thinner canopy, when these broadleaves that are left come out, it will let that light into the forest floor, and the seeds and the life, the lichens, the mosses, the firs, they will take that hold and create what we know as temperate rainforest. So have a look at what we've done, and all the wood has come from those conifers. This is a great piece down here. We've sort of opened up new channels, new places for the water to go. So you have a look at this. You know, there's quite a bit of structure in here. We haven't blocked it. We've just done changes of height by using obstacles, both horizontal across the flow and in line as deflectors. And down here, we've opened up a whole new channel running around here. That there, the tank that you can see in the distance, is our lower limit. The reason being that the water abstraction comes there to feed the toilet block on Fingal Bridge for the visitors into National Trust property. So that's an example of what we can do. If you want to get involved, like I said, TACA website, reach out to us. It's a great way to stay fit, active, bit of sweat equity in the green gym as we call it. And a big thanks to these guys who've shown up and been brilliant to work with as always. And of course, our partners, the National Trust.